Hello everybody and welcome to the UGA, the Universal Gaming Association. Today we will do a team review together with Aaron the Marshal. My name is Silent. I'm a coach from the first season. Aaron the Marshal is joining us for the second season as well. Say hello, Aaron.
Hello everyone.
So the first team we will review is Charging Charizard. We will do a review of every team in the league, and we will start with our champions. So Aaron, what do you think about this team?
Overall, like a really great team. I'll sort of start with the strengths that I think Chu has in this team. So the first strength is of course Whimsicott, with the prankster ability. That amazing first tier Pokemon. It was on my list, but it got swiped before I could get a chance to grab it. But I really love Whimsicott. Probably one of the best supporting Mons there is in the game, like in Pokemon in general. I do like the fact he's got different things going on. He's got Arcanine for Intimidate. He can also do Beat Up with it. The only criticism I actually do have with this team is the Dynamax options. There's not, for me personally, I just think there's not that many. I know that he's got G-Max Urshifu, which I do love Urshifu, but personally I've always preferred Urshifu as a non-Dynamax option. The only Dynamax kind of option I can see is Celesteela and Arcanine. I mean, you could go for Nidoqueen maybe, but overall, that's the only weakness I think I can see in this team. But I don't know what you think.
Oh yeah. First of all, I know how plays Chilane. Chilane really likes to have covered all his weaknesses, and he's done this with this team really well. Also, I've noticed he has no frisk user, and I know that he really likes to get information. I think he will do a switch later on in the division just to get a frisk user as well. As you said, the only Dynamax mons here in this team are really Arcanine and Celesteela. If you got a way to maybe just haze away the stat boost of the beat up for Arcanine or to beat the Celesteela, I think you can handle this team, but you should never underestimate how well he can play his team. So yeah, we have done a little poll as well, and the poll result for the Charging Charizards are a 7 out of 10. So it's the strongest team, or people say it's the strongest team in the whole Kalos Division, and it's not a surprise. I think it's just a really good team and an amazing trainer, and I think he will definitely go into the playoffs. For the next team, that's my team, the Zapping Pincurchins. So I will talk about the Zapping Pincurchin I've already done a team preview. I just want to know what Aaron thinks about it.
So I think you've got a really nice sort of range of different things going on here. Personally, Primarina has always been one of my favorite Pokemon in like the entire, every game. Like I've just always loved Primarina because, I mean, I know that there's always a toss up between Primarina and Tapu Fini, but for me, Primarina I've just always preferred because of its more offensive like style. But also it can be supporting. It can be quite bulky as well. Perish Song, of course, is an amazing move. And of course, with Gothitelle sitting there, those two work hand in hand. I like the combination you've got there. I also like the combination you've got with Pincurchin and Sceptile with Unburden ability. Gengar, to be honest, actually, I've never used Gengar as a G-Max, so I'm quite interested to watch your matches to see how you use Gengar.
Yeah, me neither.
And then Leopard is an amazing Pokemon as well, of course, with its ability Prankster. And it can do some really cool stuff with like fake tears. I'm pretty sure it can do moves like Charm, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a really good mon, Leopard. I really like the oh god, I forgot his name. The Steel Bird. What's it?
Corviknight.
Yeah, so I really like Corviknight because Corviknight can be really bulky. It can, if you do like a few bulk ups or iron defenses, it can be really tough to deal with, especially if it has like Roost as well. Um, Entei, I think Entei is a great pick. I've always liked Entei as well because Sacred Fire is a strong move. It just ticks all the boxes to getting rid of the grass types. Um, it does have a dual weakness, which is a bit unfortunate, but I think Entei can take some pretty hard hits because it can be quite bulky, and it's a good Dynamax option actually as well. Actually, I was going to say about your team that's what I like. You've got some good Dynamax options. Like you can Dynamax Primarina, you can Dynamax even Corviknight if you wanted to, Entei, even Sceptile if you really wanted to Dynamax Sceptile. And then the last bit that I really liked about your team is Zoroark because of the fact that you just don't know if it's sitting there in front of you. So it's really good. So yeah, overall, I really like your team. Like really like it.
Okay, the team rating of the poll for my team is a 6, plain 6. We have 11 votes, and I've got, 6 is pretty good. I think it's on the 8th place of the rated teams. So let's move on to the next one. Hamburg High Dragons. That's as well a returning team from the first season. My first opponent. And yeah, Aaron, talk a little bit about what do you think about this?
I mean, of course, everyone can see the combination with Colossal and Dragapult there. If you play VGC competitively, you know the combo there and you know what's going to happen. And it's whether or not you can stop it or not. If you can stop it, that's great. But if you can't, then you're going to be struggling because Colossal, of course, has a really good G Max move with the chip damage that it takes off every turn. So that combo is really good itself. So he's got two little good, strong Pokemon there. I really like Bronzong. Bronzong, of course, is a really good, strong Trick Roomer. It's really tough to try and break unless you've got a fire type. Then you're going to struggle against it. Parisian, of course, is a good beat up Pokemon. And we know that Dragapult, of course, it's a good beat up Pokemon. It's quick at doing it. Luxray, Intimidate, which is good in my opinion. Same with Crocodile with Intimidate. So he's got 2 Intimidators there. Lopunny is quite interesting. I know that Lopunny is like super quick, but I think it is quite frail. So he's got to watch out for Lopunny getting KO'd straight away. Golisopod is an interesting pick, but I'm actually really excited to see what he does with Golisopod and Articuno in particular as well.
Okay. My turn. I already said he's the first opponent I will face, and I've already started to prep against Hamburg High Dragons, and I can say this team will be a pain. Colossal is really scary to serve. The beat-up strategy with Virizion is really good, and he has really good coverage. He can switch in, for example, Crocodile into any fire attacks into Virizion. And yeah, the Golisopod is giving me headache as well. Articuno is a Tailwind setter. I think he just wanted to have some Pokemon to bring Tailwind up if he wants to, if he needs to. Okay. But it's a little bit frail. Articuno is weak to many types, and it can be bulky if you hit him neutral, but if you hit him super effective with a rock type or fire type, electric type, that can go on, it can go down really quick as well. I like the double Intimidate here. Stuntank, I'm not a big fan of it, but yeah.
I'm just not sure what to expect from it, to be honest. So it'd be quite interesting.
Me neither. And Crocodile and Gardevoir are a really good combination as well, because you can give, for example, Crocodile Earthquake and Choice Scarf, and with the Telepathy, Helping Hand, Gardevoir, you can do massive damage. I do this with Garchomp on the ladder, I think on Series 7, and it just wrecks whole teams, and Crocodile can do the same thing. So I think that's one of the stronger teams in the Kalos Division, and yeah, I hope I can win this. So for the poll results, it's a little bit lower, 5.27.
A bit low in my opinion.
But
a bit low.
I think you should not underestimate the Hamburg Dragons by any means, because I think this team is super tough to deal with. So for the next one, Bully Brew Snorlax, another returning coach. It's Big Relaxo. It's a good friend of Tulane as well. Tulane told me that Tulane had helped Bully Blue Snorlax with his draft plan. I don't know if he gets exactly what he wanted to, but yeah. Aaron, your turn.
Yeah, he's got. I like some elements that he's got with this team. I must admit, I'm actually playing like a showdown draft, which is coming to the end now, and I've had Bolton and Scrafty in the team throughout, and they're really good mons. Like Scrafty is really underrated with its Intimidate. It's if you get Trick Room up, it works really well in Trick Room because it's quite slow. Bolton as a supporting Pokemon is really good, like stupid good. I didn't even realize how good it is. Ribombi, I think, is really cool. I really like that. It's a shame that he didn't get Dusclops instead of Dusknoir, because Dusclops is just more bulkier and it's a stronger Trick Room setter. But he does have Dusknoir and the Claydol as well, actually, if he wants to do Claydol with Trick Room. He does have a Tailwind setter with Suicune, Suicune. People pronounce it differently. I've always pronounced it Suicune, but
yeah, me too.
But yeah, Suicune's a really good mon with it can do Snarl and drop your special attack. It can Tailwind, as I said, and it can put some pressure on with Scald as well, you know, trying to get burns on attacking physical attackers. And then, of course, you've got the likes of Volcarona, which is a really good mon. You can Rage Powder and redirect attacks. You can do the I forgot what the move is called, where it drops your special attack. Skittersmack?
Yes, Skittersmack and a Struggle Bug.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so that's a really good supporting help as well. Gastria, of course, we all know how good Gastria is, especially in Trick Room. And even actually outside, you don't even have to get Trick Room up with Gastria sometimes. It can just destroy you if you allow it to get at least one of those chilling nays off. The G-Max option is quite funny. I've never seen anyone use it, so I'm quite interested to see Flapple in action. And then actually, I really like the Thunderous. Is that Thunderous T or Thunderous?
Yeah, it's the T form, I think.
Yeah, it's the T form.
Not the Defiant, the other one.
Yeah, it's I really like that because it's a really good supporting Pokemon. It can do like Thunder Wave, and it can also do Swagger, so it can confuse you and paralyze you. Of course, you would probably do the Swagger on a special attacker so that the attack boost wouldn't matter. But overall, I think it's a really interesting team. I'm actually quite excited to see how he uses this team, actually. Yeah.
Okay, my thoughts. Bully Blue Snorlax has really good speed control here with Speed Swap Ribombi, with Dusknoir. I think Dusknoir is actually intended because Dusclops is better just for the support role. Dusclops is really better than Dusknoir, but Dusknoir is much cheaper. Dusclops is a tier 1 Pokemon, and in a draft tier 3 is really valuable, these extra points. So I think he wanted to go for Dusknoir from the very beginning. He has another Trick Room option with the Claydol as well. Tailwind, it's all about speed control, this team, and I think he can go fast, he can go slow. I think he can speed swap the Gastria and go fast with it if he wants to.
Yeah, very true.
Appletoon, I think he's gone for Appletoon because he wanted a tier 3 G-Max Pokemon. And Appletoon is just a slow Pokemon who fits into a Trick Room team. And it's kind of a Trick Room team. Yeah, Scrafty is just a discounted Incineroar. I think it has many used in Series 1, 2, 3 till Incineroar becomes legal. And yeah, the Duraludon is really good as well because it ignores the redirection of the opponent. And you can switch into the steel type moves that threaten the Gastria as well. So he has really good coverage and a really good team as well. I think this team is even better than last season, and Polyblue Snorlax has gone into the finals of the playoffs against Tulane. So yeah, I watch out for Polyblue Snorlax. In the poll, I think he's second. I'm not sure, but his poll result is 6.45 out of 10. So yeah, he's a really good rating. Okay. For the next team, the next teams are the Norwegian Damanitans, another returning team from season 1. Norwegian Damanitans has finished the season as well, like me, as third, fourth in the semifinals of the playoffs. And yeah, Aaron.
Yeah, so everyone, I think, if you play VGC competitively, you know that Galarian Moltres can be such a threat, especially if you allow it to get like at least one nasty plot off. It can just start rolling from there on. So, of course, the Galarian Moltres is probably, in my opinion, probably actually the biggest threat in his entire team. It's such a good one. Like, I've used it so much in competitive battling, and I love it. And of course, you having the tier 3 Pikachu Gmax was really great choice because, of course, of Lightning Rod to stop those electric type attacks hitting the Moltres. So yeah, a really good tier 3 mon to choose. I think, to be honest though, other than Moltres, Pikachu, of course, because you can Gmax it, and Katana. I mean, yeah, you can Dynamax Katana. I just don't see who else he could Dynamax. Well, I suppose you could Dynamax Togekiss if you have Crit Kiss, with Scope Lens and Super Luck as the ability. Blaziken, I do like Blaziken because of its speed, but it's not the bulkiest of Pokemon. It can't really take that many hits, so he's got to watch out for that. Probably rely on his speed more than anything. Crobat I really love because of Tailwind. It's a really good Tailwind option. Swampet's a good one because it's got its bulk and it also covers that water type option. And then Vikavolt I think is really good as well. I forgot, is that Corsola? Yeah, Corsola. Corsola is good because Trick Room, of course, I believe it can do. Yeah, it can do, yeah. The Scraggy and Ordino, I'm just not sure about. They are, of course, the weaker links in the team, but he's probably got a reason behind it, probably.
Okay, I think Audino is a Trick Room setter because I wanted Audino by myself, because it would have covered my Ghost type really well with the normal type. And I think that's the reason why he picked him. He can use Heliopulse, it's really bulky, can put Trick Room on, so Audino's a really good pick. Scruggy, yeah, he can do Fake Out, Intimidate. He's a little bit frail. You have to play it with Eviolite or with Focus Sash to get some use of it. But yeah, another maximum I see here is Vikavolt. When you can get Vikavolt in Trick Room, Vikavolt is actually a powerhouse. He has 140 special attack base stat and 2 really good step moves for electric and bug, can cover many things as well as grass type moves. So Vikavolt is a really solid Dynamax mon as well. Yeah, I like Crobot. Crobot, you cannot fake him out and you can just put the Tailwind off. Pikachu, I think Pikachu was one of the most wanted Gmax Pokemons, and I think every division has some trainer who's get the Pikachu really early on, because it's just a really good mon in the fourth. Not sure
Yeah,
what's happening here.
I
Okay.
was surprised to see it as a tier 3, to be honest.
Yeah, and he has redirection. I think it's a good team.
Yeah.
I think you can exploit maybe the rock weakness if you have a rock team, a rock Pokemon on your team, because you can hit Togekiss, Moltres, Crobat, Vikavolt, really hard, as well as Comboskin, Blaziken. But yeah, I think this team is well-rounded, and he will go far. I think he will do a really good season. His rating is actually higher than the Bully Blue Snorlax. I think he has to be the second one, and so many people are scared of Darmanitans, and I think with some reasons. Okay, let's go to the Shokansal Resonance. Okay, Shokansal Resonance are 3 people. These people are from Warrior Esports. Rex already participated in the first season with Warrior Esports. And these are just some guys, friends, a club, and they are playing together. I think they will play. Every one of these 3 will play each week 1 game. I think that's the plan. And they have actually drafted together. So the first one picked them on, the second one picked them on, the third one picked them on, and go on. I think they have done a really good job for 3 heads, like on their logo. So Aaron, what do you think about the team?
I'm just not. I mean, there's some good mons in there, like some really good mons, but I'm just not seeing how they all link together.
Yeah,
like you get like those little links where a mon might lead with another one because of this reason or this reason. I just can't see any real strong links. Like G-Max Charizard, for example, I love. G-Max Charizard is such a good first tier G-Max option. I can't see any like it would have been good to maybe get Sableye to get a Sunny Day prankster.
Yeah, but Impidimp can do this as well, I think.
Oh, that's true. Actually,
he gets Sunny Day and just pranks them on as well.
Can, yeah, it's true. But I just don't know. I forgot what Urshifu that is. Is that single strike or?
Yes, a single strike.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, single strike is probably my favorite out of both. I'm just not sure. I'll be honest. I'm just not sure on this team. Like, of course, you got Poltergeist with Trick Room.
I miss some combination on this team. This is many good Pokemon, but they are missing the synergy.
Yeah, I agree. Like individually, they're really good Pokemon, but it's not like a team. I can't see the team sort of link.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Tapu Fini. Tapu Fini has always been a good Amon. Mudsdale as well is really good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just really not sure on this team,
Yeah, we will see. I know this. I've played 1 tournament in the Warrior Esports as well, and these guys know what they do. They are all good players. The question is, if 3 people have done a good draft plan together, or we will see.
I'm actually interested more than anything because I'm just really interested to see like what they're going to do with it.
I mean, they have Trick Room options. They have a dual screener with the Cryogonal. I don't know the name. Yeah, but as you said, there are many good Pokemons, but I don't see the synergy here. But hey, okay. They've got a 6th, so a really high ranking in the fall. We'll see how they perform in the league. So the
definitely.
Next trainer is actually the team of Rex. Rex is the trainer who was in the first season as well. Last season he coaches the Warrior Esports. Now he has split the Warrior Esports in 2 teams, and he plays actually together with Salty Sylveon, and Salty Sylveon is a really good player. So yeah, what do you think about this team?
This team I actually really like. I really like sort of different options they've got. I like Durant because of the hustle ability. It's stupid quick and stupid strong. Especially if you get a tailwind up with it. Of course, that's where Neuven comes into the team. Neuven, I think, is a really cool mon. Of course, I forgot what it's called. Oh, Drapion. Drapion, I think, is a bit underrated. Like, I've used Drapion in quite a few teams, and I think it's an underrated mon. So I'm quite excited to see what they do with Drapion. As a Gmax option, of course, you've got to look out for the Alchemy Gmax option because you don't want that thing healing itself constantly. So I think you've got to take it out as soon as possible, really. Blacephalon is a really cool choice. Of course, I think I forgot what team it was. Blacephalon and a Colossal Lead, where it throws its head and explodes it. But yeah, so that's a really cool mon itself. Pillow Swine is a good mon to choose as well because, of course, not as good as its evolution, Mammo Swine, but still a good choice. Regirock, sorry, not Registeel, Regirock. Really good. I really like Regirock. Of course, it works best in Trick Room because it's terribly slow. But yeah, overall, I think they've got a nice team here, a really nice team. Rotom Mo isn't used that much, so I'm interested to see what they use.
I'm not sure. Alpine Acremi has a way to put the Trick Room up.
Oh, really?
I'm not. It's a question. I'm not sure. Is there any Trick Room mod in this team? I mean, Blacephalon maybe because the ghost gets access to Trick Room, but on the first look, Meowstic, maybe.
Yeah, I think Meowstic can.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay. So, my thoughts about this team. Really good team. They have drafted the Neuven and the Meowstic. That was the MVPs from Tulane last season. And have given many trouble to all the coaches in his wake. He once against twice against me. And that's a really strong combo because of Frisk. If you can use the Neuven right, if you can use the Neuven right, so you can get a hint of what the opponent is planning in the first place, and that's really valuable. Acremi, I like Acremi. Not as much as a Dynamax Pokemon, but as support is really good. Yeah. I think it's a tier 3 as well, if I'm not wrong. Regirock is really good. I think it's one of his main sweepers here. Poliwrath, he needs rain. I think Meowstic can put the rain up. It's Rain Dance. So
yeah, it can. Yeah.
It covers fighting and water type. I'm not a big fan of what's the name of the poison dark type?
Drapion.
Of Drapion. Because I don't know. I've tried to use him because he's quite cool. So I like this Pokemon personally, but I've never been able to use him well. But
it's quite an awkward.
I thought I've seen that Rex drafted him several times, so I think you know what he does. Yeah, Blacephalon, I love him. The Atomic Ant, I love him as well. Rotom Mo is just a discount version of Rotom because Rotom is overall percent from tier 1 to tier 4, I think. And that's just one of the cheaper Rotons and really solid.
Yeah.
I think they have drafted a really good team. So when you have to play against them, better prepare for, because that can be difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
In the ranking, the people haven't ranked him so good. I would give him a better ranking. I think I've actually gave him an 8, but yeah, it's what it is. The people on the first look, I think they haven't seen so many VGC present Pokemon and just gave him not such a good ranking, but caution.
No, Yeah, definitely caution. I can see like really good elements with this team, and yeah, definitely got to be careful of this team.
Okay, now we will go to the last team of the first part. We will do this video actually in 2 parts, one from my YouTube channel and one for the YouTube channel from Aaron Marshall. So let's do this. Okay, the last team is from a friend of mine. He's from Mallorca as well, Spanish player. It's the first time he does the draft league, and yeah. Aaron, what do you think about this team?
I like it. I like. I think like half of it I like. I think that's just more personal choice more than anything, because I'm not a fan of using Butterfree, Sandslash as well, or the Galarian Meowth. Yeah, I mean, it's a Gmax option. Let me start with the Gmax. So I think Grimmsnarl is a really good Gmax option because of the snooze, of course. If that lands, then you're in trouble. Like, it just puts you on the back foot straight away. And I think everyone forgets how good of a offensive Pokemon Grimmsnarl actually is, and I think they can capitalize on that. The Thunderous, I think, is a great choice. We all know that Thunderous is so strong, and unless you've got like a Ice type or a Rock type, you're going to struggle against it quite a bit, and you definitely don't want to bring a Water type up against it because you're going to get pummeled. But also it can be supporting if you want it to be. So you can, he can go with the prankster route with it. So that's an option that they can go with. Mimikyu, I think, is an amazing Pokemon. It's getting used more than it was in the last series in VGC, and for good reason, because it's a really good trick room option at the moment. Especially if you stick like a mental herb on it, you're in really good shape. Gastrodon, I like that option. Gastrodon can, of course, Storm Drain, which is super annoying if you have a water type Pokemon. Riolu, Riolu is cool. I like Riolu. It can do coaching. It can do copycat if you want to do trick room. And Colossal, yeah. I mean, regular Colossal is still good as well, and it's still good in trick room. Or if you want to get the steam engine going, you can. I like Sneasel. Sneasel's a good fake out Pokemon. Sandslash and Butterfree. I mean, Butterfree can do the sleep powder, which is really annoying. So I suppose you do have to watch out for that. And of course, Rage Powder to redirect attacks. But I think overall it is good. Some really good strengths. I'm just looking at the sort of like Dynamax options, I mean, Thunderous is a good one. I mean, Colossal is as well, but do you want a Dynamax Colossal if you haven't got the G-Max Colossal? I don't know, maybe.
So on first thought, the Colossal or Sneasel combination is really good. You can't take out the Sneasel. Sneasel is a fast Pokemon. You can Choice Scarf him and do Surf, so you can put the Steam Engine on work. But I like Butterfree as well for the redirection. I think Riolu is kind of... I don't see where it fits in, because Riolu, his main job basically is put on the trick room behind the screen, for example, the hot turn play, or to do coaching. Yeah, you can coach your Meowth or your Sandslash or your Thunderous, but I think it's a little bit dead weight. Maybe he would switch it out later. I liked Rowlet. Rowlet is better than people think. He can actually do Tailwind. It's a Tailwind option if you want. And he has Hustle. He's like, he can hit really, really strong, even for a pre-evolution. Sandslash, I think he got Sandslash for ground coverage, and because Colossal is able, the normal Colossal is able to put the Sandstream up to double its boost. Sandslash is like a discount extra drill. Mimikyu is awesome. The same for Grimmsnarl and Thunderous, and I hate Gastrodon so much. Think what it is.
Against the first season, you mean?
I hate him. You have to watch the video. I just hate Gastrodon. And Yeti Meowth with the steel boosting ability is really good. I think it gets fake out as well. I'm not quite sure. But
Yeah, I believe it does. Yeah.
yeah, I think it's a solid team. Maybe we'll do some changes midway the seasons. We'll see. I think Riolu, maybe Rufflet will switch. But these are really, I'm pretty sure, because it's a tier 3 Pokemon. And maybe it's the first Pokemon to go once he needs something else for a matchup.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see. We have to be pay attention once Riolu get free if we need them. So yeah.
Yes.
And he also has another prankster user. He has Thunderous, and Thunderous is much better in this team combination.
Yeah.
As I said, when you have a team that makes use of Riolu, he's awesome. But I don't see the synergy in this team with him. But we will see what he does with him. So team rating, a 5 out of 10, just in the middle. I've rated this team a little bit higher as well, but okay. So with this we are done with the first part of the video. This part is on my YouTube channel. We will put a link down below in the description for the next video, and this video you can find on the YouTube channel of Aaron the Marshal. So I hope you have enjoyed. Leave some likes and subscribes on those channels if you want like videos. And see you right now on the next video. Bye.